Well, last week was not that good for the gaming industry, and I really wanted to talk about that. So, let's start with the elephant in the room, the cinematic trailer for Assassin's Creed Shadows. And they have also listed the game for pre ordering for a very reasonable price of $70. Yeah, and well, I have always thought of putting your game on sale on the basis of a quote unquote cinematic trailer is a type of fraud. Because the cinematic trailer by not any means give you any idea of what the final product will look like. And with the track record of Ubisoft, I'm very much skeptical because Odyssey ended up being really bland, and Valhalla was just felt like a cheap Witcher 3 knockoff with the infinite amount of side activity which were boring. As Mirage came, they tried to get back to their roots so poorly with its Call of Duty as long story. So yeah, I don't know what to expect from AC Shadows because Ubisoft is very consistent with their tomfoolery as they have cancelled more games than the total amount of games some studios have developed so far. So do let me know what are your thoughts in the comments. And then another thing happened that Microsoft, being a bitch, closed Arkane Austin and Tango Gameworks. And I guess if they had only laid off Arkane Austin, it would have made sense. After Redfall, Arkane Austin had the reason of being getting closed. But Tango Gameworks has only given them very hit games like Hi-Fi Rush made so many awards for Microsoft. And hell, I have also been a fan of Tango Gameworks since their Evil Within days. So I don't know why Microsoft had to take this decision, and hell, I think Xbox President Sarah Bond also don't know why they have to close these studios.
I think one of the things that was most upsetting both to Xbox gamers and to employees is that, one of the shuttered studios in particular just created a hit game, did really well on Game Pass in terms of engagement, and won a ton of awards. Shouldn't succeeding in that way ensure the future of a studio?
You know, one of the things I really love about the games industry is it's a creative art form. And it means that the situation and what success is for each game and studio is also really unique. Like there's no one size fits all to it for us. And so we look at each studio, each game team, and we look at a whole variety of factors when we're faced with sort of making decisions and trade-offs like that. But it all comes back to our long-term commitment to the games we create, the devices we build, the services, and ensuring that we're setting ourselves up to be able to deliver on those promises.
I mean, you can see here how cameraman has done his beautiful work that even before Activision acquisition, Microsoft were going on a high roll because these studios. But corpos being corpos, sometimes I agree with Johnny Silverhand.
I saw a corpse strip farmers of water, and eventually of land. Saw them transform Night City into a machine fueled by people's crushed spirits, broken dreams, and empty pockets. Corps have long controlled our lives, taken lots, and now they're after our souls.
Might be right. Can't really argue with you there.
Damn. And the last shithole from last week was from Sony. Ha, this company. Well, apparently these guys suddenly decided that we want every person on PC to connect their Helldivers 2 account to a PSN account. Now what is the problem in just making a PSN account? Well, there is a big one. that you can't legally make a PSN account in 121 countries. So that means in 121 countries you can't buy Helldivers 2. And that is why Steam delisted the game in those countries. And well, Helldivers 2's community, being the most ruthless community, literally, this guys review bombed the whole goddamn game to highly negative in just few hours, which made Sony retake their goddamn decision of PSN account. And just after that, the game is now again highly positively rated on Steam. I mean, this is the type of community you need. These guys literally went on a crusade against Sony to save their game. And I mean, people at Arrowhead Studios also know this. That's why they are really thankful to their community. And because of that, an executive of Arrowhead Studio was also fired by Sony because he was too much thankful, I guess. So yeah, that was it for this week. I mean, I know I didn't talk about next Battlefield or Ghost of Tsushima, which is releasing on PC tomorrow, or how Xbox is only left with Call of Duty and disappointment for their June event. Yeah, well, that was it from my side, and I will see you in the next one. Chaka chaka.